people, I'm Erica, and this month I'm showing you some of my favorite do-it-yourself hacks while we talk about forgiveness. Forgiveness is deciding that someone who has wronged you doesn't have to pay. Forgiveness can wipe away some pretty ugly stains. And have I got some doozies for you? Take a look. Looking at this carpet? You might think I would be living in a zoo, but nope. This is still my new apartment. Before I moved in, my upstairs landlord, Miss Watson, let her dogs stay down here sometimes. But her dogs are bigger and smellier. Be glad your handy video service does not yet offer smell-o-vision. So, let's take care of some stains, shall we? I have pre-treated this carpet with some handy-dandy mixture of vinegar and baking soda and water for the smell. But the real hero today is the carpet cleaner! The first pass shoots soap and hot water into the carpet, and then on the second pass, it sucks it all back in, along with all the dirt. Did you see that? Wow! Yeah! Oh, I could just kiss this carpet. Hello? No, please, wait! Ah, no! Oh, come on, Twinkie! Ah! Look at all the dirt! Let me just clean it. I'm sad. In today's Bible story, you'll meet someone who got a little out of control. Good thing I like power tools. Let's do this.
Tired of people telling me what to do. I want to be in charge.
As Jake considered, he realized that one day when his father was gone, his older brother and he would split all of the money, and then he would be at least half in charge.
Why wait? I'll just take my share now.
After breakfast, Jake found his father examining the damaged shed.
I want my share of your money.
You'll get it. One day.
Nope. I want it all right now.
The father studied Jake with sadness in his eyes. Then he decided to let Jake learn the hard way.
All right. You can have your share.
Woo-woo!
So Jake took his half of the property in cash, and then he packed up and headed off to travel the world on his own terms.
So long, suckers!
After days of travel, Jake finally arrived in a country where the sun was warm, the breeze was cool, and the lake water was as smooth as glass.
Ah, this is the life.
Jake rented a beachfront villa. Dude ate whatever he wanted.
Pizza for breakfast, Twinkies for lunch, ooh, ice cream for dinner.
He threw huge parties and gave away lavish gifts.
Ooh, Jake, you're like so amazing.
Wow, is this the new SolarWare 2020 gaming system?
Well, you can have it. I'll get another.
Dude, you are the best.
But soon, a famine swept the land. Food ran low.
Huh. All I've got is ramen. I better go to the store.
Jake checked his money pouch. It was nearly empty.
2 pennies? But I had so much. Hey, anyone have an extra PB&J?
No. Don't bug us.
Jake had nothing left. At last, he was forced to work for a farmer taking care of the pigs.
Soo-wee! Hey, pig.
Jake was so hungry, even the disgusting food scraps for the pigs looked pretty good.
The crust is the best part of the sandwich, right? Or this.
Don't you touch that there banana peel. It's for the pigs.
This is so not kosher.
As Jake crouched down in that miserable mud with those pigs, he couldn't help thinking of home.
My father's servants have more than enough to eat, and here I am practically dying of hunger. I should go home. I will go home. I'll say, Father, I have sinned against heaven, and I have sinned against you. I'm no longer fit to be called your son. Make me like one of your hired servants.
Yeah, that's good, right?
Jake got right up and headed home. The journey took a lot longer on foot, and he was weak with hunger.
Sinned against heaven, sinned against you. I'm no longer worthy.
At last, Jake reached his hometown. Nobody even recognized him as he shuffled down the road, dusty and ragged.
I'll just sneak into the house the back way.
But as Jake neared his home, he saw someone standing on the porch.
I really hope that's not Will.
In an instant, the figure on the porch leapt down and began to run. The man raced down the walk and flung open the gate.
Wait, it's Dad!
Jake's father ran along the dusty road toward his son.
Dad,
My son!
The father threw his arms around Jake and kissed him. Jake swallowed hard and stepped back.
Father, I've sinned against heaven and against you. I'm no longer fit to be called your son.
But Jake's father was too full of laughter and tears to listen to any of this. Instead, he hugged his son again and led him back to the house, calling for the servants.
Quick! Bring the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger, sandals on his feet. Bring the fattest calf and kill it, and let's have a feast and celebrate. This son of mine was dead, and now he is alive again. He was lost, and now he is found.
Wow, Dad, I don't deserve any of this. I don't know what to say except thank you.
So the father had freely forgiven the younger son. But the story wasn't over yet, because Jake's older brother, Will, you remember him? He was out working hard in the fields, and well, Will would turn out to be far less forgiving than his father.
And we're done! Check this out. No more stains! It's like they weren't even there. Huh. That's what God's forgiveness is like. God is like the father in the story. When we mess up or break his rules or don't make wise choices, God is always ready to welcome us home the moment we turn back to him. Our sins, our stains are cleaned right up. Here's the whole story. In the beginning, God had the perfect relationship with the people he created. Then, people broke God's rules, which broke their relationship with God. Things got real messy for hundreds of years, but God had a plan to clean things up. God sent his son Jesus to give his life to pay for our sins, and because of that, every one of us can be forgiven. And it's every one of us who needs forgiveness. You may not have run away from home and wasted a fortune partying like the younger son, but each one of us has done things that hurt our relationship with God. From sneaking an answer off a neighbor's test paper to telling your mom and dad you did your homework when you were really playing a game. The amazing news is, when you believe in Jesus, God cleans away all the wrong things you've done, like that. Here's the one thing to remember today. Everyone needs to be forgiven. You, me, Mrs. Watson, her dog, Twinkie, everyone. We're going to make a mess from time to time, some more than others, but be grateful that we have a loving, forgiving Father who's waiting with open arms. Okay, Twinkie, I'll come play with you. Upstairs. I want the carpet to stay clean, always. No paw prints, no mud, no poop. Love you.